Jersey, it's time to get loud and say it with me. This is Monster Jam.
We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless, because I'm relentless. They spit on my face and crush on my name and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you can try and blame us and try and take what's sacred, but we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. The fire will set.
Newark, the time has come for our very first competition of the evening, JCB Racing. Our 8 Monster Jam superstars have been seeded into a bracket based on a random draw. The winner of this round will move on to the semifinals and be that much closer to the racing championship. This is your first opportunity, Newark. Who's ready for more Monster Jam Racing?
In the red lane, make some noise for John Zimmer in Zombie. He's taken on, in the black lane, Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. The winner of our JCB Racing competition from yesterday takes on John Zimmer Jr. in Zombie. Only one driver can cross that finish line first. They'll pull to the line and get ready to go green. A race too close to call. We're going to the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Check it out up on the video board. We've got our officials reviewing that footage right now to see which one of these drivers, 2 BKT tires, touched that line. I just got word. Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy moving on to the semifinals. Next matchup's ready to go in the red lane. Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Taking on her opponent in the black lane, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash, coming from a racing background, headed up against John Zimmer Jr. with the best racing record on the series. 2 speed demons battling it out right here. Let's go! Your winner is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Terminal Velocity moves on to the semifinal round. Let's see those Toro horns in the air. In the red lane, it's Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. He's taken on the prehistoric beast driven by Angelina Knock in Megalodon. 2 Monster Jam University graduates battling it out here in the JCB Racing competition. is Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. In the red lane, put your hands together for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Taking on in the black lane, it's Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Triton Robbins and Crazy Train with one JCB Racing win under his belt for the series up against Matt Cody in Gravedigger, who's got a racing win of having beat every competitor on the series. Could it be the day we see Monster Jam history being made in the book for 2025 series? Let's go green! Your winner is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Matt Cody in Gravedigger moves on, solidifying his spot in the semifinal round. Trouble for Crazy Train on that last corner. Check it out in the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Only 4 spots in the semifinals. Check out the JCB Racing competition bracket up on the video board. You can see exactly how the fastest 4 have been determined. We have the matchups right there for the semifinal round. We just saw Gravedigger take that win over Crazy Train, going up against his longtime rival, El Toro Loco, Fernando Martinez, who beat out Angelina Knock in Megalodon in round 1. But, of course, we saw Terminal Velocity solidify his spot in that semifinal round after taking out Sparkle Smash. And in a very close race of our first round of the JCB Racing, it's Plain Crazy Montana Robbins to take out John Zimmer and Zombie. They'll battle it out in the semifinal round.
Newark, it's time for more JCB Racing. We started with 8 Monster Jam superstars, and now we've whittled it down to the fastest final 4. The winner of this race will go to the finals and be one step closer to those first 8 points of the event. Newark, who's ready for the JCB semifinal round?
Make some noise if you think the winner of this race is going to be Terminal Velocity. Let me hear you. And if you think the winner of this race will be Plain Crazy, let's go. I don't know, Newark. We'll see in the first round of the semifinal round here in the JCB Racing. 2 competitors all looking to hold their spot and solidify their mark in the final round. Keep your eyes on our racing lights at either end of the arena. They're on their mark to get set to go green. Your winner is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Terminal Velocity moves on to the final round of racing for the second time here in the Prudential Center. Who will he be up against for those 8 points? Let's find out. Newark, if you think the winner of this race is going to be Gravedigger, make some noise. Now let me hear you. If you think the winner is going to be El Toro Loco. 2 drivers and only one spot left in the final round. Here in the semifinals, Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco battles it out with Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Keep your eyes on our racing lights at either end of the arena. That first set of amber lights calls for the drivers to be on their mark, to get ready, to get set, Newark. And you know what comes after that? These drivers are looking to go green. A race too close to call. We're going back to the footage. We've got our officials reviewing that right now. Trouble on the track, a little bit of a tacky situation for our track conditions, potentially causing those BKT tires to get that kick and not keep all four tires on the track. We're gonna find out. These drivers were pushing past. Check it out on the Super Glue, glued to the action replay. Matt Cody and Gravedigger almost up on two wheels at one point coming through, crossing that line. But your winner is El Toro Loco.
Newark, we are down to the racing finals. We've whittled it down to the fastest two drivers. The winner of this race will take that racing championship and also the first 8 points of the event. All right, I want to hear you the loudest you've been so far. Newark, who's ready to meet your JCB final round contenders?
It's the rematch of the finals from Friday night. Make some noise for your 2023 Monster Jam University graduate, Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Taking on his opponent with the best racing record on the series, it's John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity has got a racing record of 4-1 up against El Toro Loco. We're gonna see, even though the odds are against him here today, who will be the winner of our JCB racing competition. Only one driver can claim those points. Let's go green! Your winner is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity adds 8 points to his score. He takes the racing win and the first competition win of our event. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity takes his racing win in the JCB competition for the 4th time here this season. It's racing win number 4. We're gonna get to hear from the winner himself. They battled it up against track conditions. They battled it out against each other. Newark, New Jersey, give it up one more time for your racing winner, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. A tight points battle between our top 3. This win could shake that up. Let's hear from him one more time. Newark, New Jersey, your racing winner.
John Zimmer Jr., you are now completing and moving up in that top 3 spot because you were in 3rd after last night's event, and now you're just inching closer to that top spot. And as you can see, this track has been tricky all weekend. So what is your secret to maneuver these tackier areas?
It's not so much that this track is tacky. The dirt goes away super fast here. Every single round, you got to pay attention when you're staging. I kind of was creeping ahead a little bit before I got my radio tested. I was looking at the turns, and the turns were going away. That final round race was probably the worst track conditions we've ever had, but no other than Fern and I to take that thing down in the final round. It was a crazy race. He was getting wild and crazy in the final turn. I was getting all bobbled up. It was crazy, man.
And speaking of crazy and wild, we're gonna come up to our next competition, the Two Wheel Skills Challenge, which I feel is a competition that is in your wheelhouse. So what is your creative thought process behind what moves you pick to do in that competition?
It's just remembering the basics, you know, keeping the truck on the nose, keeping it on the back, even get it up on the bicycle. You just got to remember all that stuff when you're out here and throwing some cool technical combinations. But, you know, skills is pretty cool, but I'm a racer at heart, man. This was super fun. I'm having a blast, Newark. Are you guys having a blast today?
Sounds like Newark is. One more time, let's give it up for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
We told you it's shaking up the overall event leaderboard, so take a look up at the video screen. We've got our BKT overall event leaderboard tracking us as we go throughout the competition. It's Terminal Velocity, John Zimmer Jr. in first place. You see he's got those 8 points from the racing win. And El Toro Loco, Fernando Martinez in second place with a total of 7 points. But Newark, check it out. We got a two-way tie here for third place between Gravedigger and Plain Crazy with a total of 4 points. And then a four-way tie for fifth place with a total of 2 points. But Newark, we still have got plenty of points up on the table to be grabbed here. This whole entire board could be shaken up, and you're gonna have something to do with that. Because moving on into our next competition, it's the Two Wheel Skills Challenge. And this is your first opportunity to score our Monster Jam Superstars using judgeszone.com. We'll be counting on you to bring these drivers to the top. And their job is to wow and impress you with those crazy maneuvers. So we've got more Monster Jam action headed your way for the Two Wheel Skills Challenge coming up next.
All right, Monster Jam fans, I am in the stands. How cool was that, actually? First of all, can we just acknowledge our recovery team over there?
That was really cool.
That was awesome. What did you said something about that body. Can you tell me that again?
Well, I saw that when it flipped, that the body actually crunched.
It literally crunched, which is crazy. Why don't I introduce to you this super knowledgeable fan that is decked out in the JCB Digatron gear. Can you tell everybody what your name is?
Lupo!
Shout out to Lupo, give him some love! So, I was talking to you earlier, and this is not your first time, right? Tell me, how many times have you been to a Monster Jam event?
At least 6.
At least 6. So can you tell me which one of these is your favorite, or do you have a couple of favorite Monster Jam trucks?
My 2 favorites are Crane Tracy and Grave Digger.
Nice. We're gonna get you decked out in like one of their like fire suits or something. Like you gotta be sponsored by that, you know what I'm saying? All right, so I told him that we're gonna play a little bit of a game. That way he can win a prize. You guys can cheer him on as well. The way it's gonna work is you're gonna look up at that video screen. There will be 3 Monster Jam trucks. You're gonna pick which one you think is going to win. And if they win, you get a prize. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Do you need any time to deliberate, or do you think you know who you're gonna, oh, you got it? He's telling me, come on, let's go.
Grave Digger.
Grave Digger. Do we got any other Grave Digger fans in the house? We got a couple. That's what I'm talking about. All right, our Monster Jam trucks are to the line. They are getting set. Hit it. Gravedigger comes out strong around the first corner. So far, so good. Lupo, what are we thinking? You still going with Gravedigger as your pick?
Yeah.
What just happened? Toro's coming on strong. He was a little upset that he rolled over, so he's gonna make up for it right here, right now. Gravedigger, Megalodon coming through around the sharp turn. Fighting it out to the end. Getting it, Gravedigger has won. Great job, Luo. And because of that, I'm gonna give you a Gravedigger plushie. Give it up, guys.
It's time to get back to the Monster Jam action. We're kicking it off with the two-wheel skills challenge coming up next. And we told you this is your first opportunity to be the official judges of Monster Jam. Carlos, you're in the stands getting the fans ready. It's all in their hands now.
Like I was telling you before, you guys are not just spectators here. You guys are official fan judges. So this is that first competition. So go ahead and start getting your phones out. Go to judgeszone.com. Remember that code is NEW. When these ribbon boards go red all around the arena, make sure to lock in those scores because you only have 20 seconds left. This next competition that you will be judging is the two-wheel skills competition. You guys are going to be looking for the time on two wheels, front tires, back tires, side tires, maybe. You're going to be looking for the use of obstacles, the creativity around the track, and of course, that wow moment that we're looking for. You got to make sure that you score both attempts as a whole. Score fairly and score accurately, Newark. But less time to get into the action. Who's ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
Up first, let's see those zombie arms. It's John Zimmer in Zombie.
Monster Jam fans, let me hear the uproar for John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com. Get those scores locked in.
John Zimmer and Zombie kicking off the two-wheel skills competition. A great run. Check it out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. We see him pull off this first maneuver, super successful. There's so much control that goes into pulling off a movement like that here in the competition. But we got your scores locked in, Newark, so let's find out what you thought. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... It's a 6.861. That is the score to beat. Next to hit the track, make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in his Sparkle Smash.
across the pod, waving with the rear steering. Shout out to Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. JudgesZone.com, score now, score now.
Jamie Sullivan and Sparkle Smash. Just wanted to show you what it looks like when a unicorn does a handstand. Newark, check out the super glued to the action replay. I mean, she pops the Monster Jam truck up first with so much force, but then able to maintain that control to pull off this maneuver. She's out there taking control of the truck, making it look easy. But most importantly, we've got your scores locked in. So let's check it out. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... It's an 8.450. We have a new leader.
Newark is unofficial para Megalodon two-wheel skills.
Scoring is open, Newark. Scoring is open for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. 20 seconds left. Lock in those scores.
Angelina Knock in Megalodon hitting the floor here in the two-wheel skills competition. Take a look at the super glued to the action replay. You see the kickback of all of the dirt there. That just kind of gives you an idea of the track conditions being a little bit dry in a two-wheel skills competition. We see Angelina looking to pull off those maneuvers, but maybe that track just isn't agreeing with her there. But the scoring's in your hands, Newark. We saw one good move there. Let's check out what you thought. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... It's a 3.923 right now. That is good enough for third place. Next competitor, he's looking for the conductors in the stands. Give it up for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Use that horn signal to make Crazy Train go absolutely wild on the track, Newark. If he sees you in the stands, he might just blow that horn and blow the socks off the competition.
Scoring is open. Scoring is open. Let's hear it one more time for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. JudgesZone.com, lock in your scores.
Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train coming out here feeling your electric energy. A fantastic, successful maneuver. Check it out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. He's taking his time up on 2 PKT tires there on the pod, but wasn't enough, we'll find out, to take the lead in the scores. We got the scores locked in, so let's check it out. The scores for Triton Robin in Crazy Train is a solid score of 7.195 right now. That's good enough for second place. Next to hit the track, he's your JCB Racing winner. It's John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Newark, he still has one attempt remaining.
Scoring is open. Scoring is open one more time. Let's hear it for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Lock in your scores right now.
John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. I keep saying we need a better name for this guy than Combo King because he is out here in Newark. What did you guys think of that first combo? We saw that truck on 2 wheels. We saw him take that combination move all the way off the track, then come back, set himself up to take the most difficult trick on in Monster Jam. So let's see if it was enough, Newark. We got the score to beat right now, currently held by Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. It's a score of an 8.450. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is Newark, that's a 9.268. We have a new leader. Next to hit the track, make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
flying through the air. Give it up one more time for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Judgeszone.com, judgeszone.com, score now.
Matt Cody in Gravedigger coming out of the two-wheel skills competition, looking to pull off that wow move. Newark, he's out here on the track, 2 BKT tires, looking to take out the rest of the competition. We're gonna see here on a track that's proved to be a little troublesome what you guys thought of Matt Cody's run. We got the scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is a solid score. It's an 8.773. Right now, that is good enough for second place. Take a look at the super glue. Glued to the action replay. Monster Jam, check this out. Major air from Gravedigger. He's able to bounce and take himself completely off the track, but to be able to maintain control of the vehicle during that time, it really speaks to the skills of Matt Cody. And remember, you can have a say in these scores at judgeszone.com. So remember, lock in those scores. Use your smartphone. We want to know your say and who's taking home the win today in the competition. But the two-wheel skills action is not over. We still got competitors to go. Here in the competition, it could be anybody's win. Newark, New Jersey, our next competitor needs your help to take off. Make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Newark, I want to see if we can get everybody here in the arena. Stretch out your arms. You're the plane. We're going Plain Crazy on the track. When you see Zombie just like that, when you see Plain Crazy, he needs your help to take off, especially for the two-wheel skills challenge. We want big air. We got to show him. We're helping him take off. We're on the tarmac. Let's see those plain arms. Give it up one more time for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. A successful first maneuver from Montana Robbins. He's still got one more attempt in the two-wheel skills competition.
Give it up one more time for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com. Lock in your scores.
Newark, New Jersey, Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Looking to take off here in the two-wheel skills competition. A really successful first maneuver here in the competition. Goes around looking to get that second one back up at the pod, but a little trouble from the track. You guys get to choose that first maneuver up on two wheels. We're gonna see what you thought. We got the scores locked in. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is It's a 5.979, which, Newark, New Jersey, that means your winner of the two-wheel skills competition is... It's John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity takes the two-wheel skills win. His high score of a 9.268 earned him his third two-wheel skills win of the series. He's adding 8 more points to his total. Give it up one more time, John Zimmer Jr.
John Zimmer Jr., I am seeing flashbacks of Friday night, because once again, you have got the first 8 points in racing, and now you managed to snag the 8 points in the two-wheel skills competition. Do you feel like you're having flashbacks from Friday? Are you going to repeat how Friday went to get that overall event championship win?
You know, that's definitely the plan. Definitely want to keep winning. The cards seem to be falling in my favor, and I'm pretty dialed in inside that truck. Truck's feeling good, track's amazing for these skills stuff, and we're just halfway through.
And speaking of halfway through, after halftime, it's time to get sky high with the Sky Wheelie competition. I know it's not one of your favorites. You have been getting up there in the points with that competition. Do you feel like you're getting a little bit more love towards that competition since you have been doing better at it?
I just keep playing it safe, because the way I look at it, I'm trying to survive the entire show, and one bad jump in Sky Wheelies can really damage the truck pretty bad. So I don't want to put my crew and myself, everyone else in the back. I don't really feel like working on my truck the entire rest of the event and missing freestyle, because that's what Monster Jam's about, man. Everyone knows what freestyle is. That's what all of us drivers love to do, and I know you Monster Jam fans love freestyle. I'm ready to get fired up for freestyle. We're halfway through Newark. We got some more action. Are you guys ready?
Let's give it up one more time for John Zimmer Jr., terminal velocity.
An action-packed first half of our event. I don't know about you guys, but after all that action, I think it's time for a snack. This is the beginning of Monster Jam halftime. We want to encourage you to get up, stretch your legs, check out the concourse. We've got food, we got snacks, we got Monster Jam merchandise. You could check out the green screen and so much more on the concourse. So feel free, take this as your little breather, but you're going to want to make your way back to your seats, because after halftime, we're coming to you with the halftime pit report, and that is brought to you by the Northern Tool and Equipment. Karina's going to be giving us the scoop on that, and then we're going to get to see the superstars of freestyle motocross take to the sky. Not to mention, we still got 2 more Monster Jam competitions to come in the event. So enjoy halftime, but make it back to your seats, because we got plenty of action here to come. The superstars of our freestyle motocross team, give it up for Nick Desmond, Kenny Haskell, DJ Tiffany, and Greg Duffy.
All right, Newark, it's Sunday Fun Day here at Prudential Center. So let's welcome the stars of freestyle motocross. These superstars have traversed the world with their skills, and they have come here in Newark just for you to show you what they've got. So we only have one rule here at Monster Jam. The louder you get, the higher they fly. And they're gonna do 3 warm-up rounds. So let's get ready to meet our freestyle motocross superstars. Now remember, these superstars, as I've mentioned, have traversed the world and competed in so many different competitions, and they have so much talent. And they're getting ready to show it off just for you. And now the first person up to the ramp, Nick Desmond. Up next, we have Kenny Haskell. Our third rider, TJ Tiffany. And last, but certainly not least, Greg Duffy. So what do you say, Monster Jam fans? Let's give it up for Freestyle Motocross. That was a very nice running man from Nick Desmond. We got a heel clicker from Kenny Haskell. We have another running man from TJ Tiffany. Double-handed seat grab, Greg Duffy. Come on, Newark. Let's make some noise. Let's see what they've got. We have one more lap remaining. Nick Desmond coming up to the ramp. Come on, New Jersey, show him some love. The lazy boy from TJ Tiffany. And we have one rider remaining. All right, Jersey. That was a nice little introduction to our superstars. You guys all warmed up? Set to go? Jersey, do you want some more? Then more you will get, because it is time for the best trick competition of freestyle motocross, where our four superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other, giving you their best stylish trick. And we're gonna need your help to determine who will win the best trick competition by using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com and locking in your score for our superstars. So Jersey, who's ready for the best trick competition?
Our first rider in the competition, make some noise for Nick Desmond. Nick Desmond is from Norfolk, Massachusetts. He's been riding for 19 years, and he's been a part of our Monster Jam family for a total of 4 years. He comes to you today in the Prudential Center here in the Best Trick competition, bringing you all his talent on a Yamaha YZ.
Put your hands together for Nick Desmond. And if you thought that his double-handed seat grab was very intricate and cool, time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
A tough job going first in the Best Trick competition, but it is no pressure for Nick Desmond. Check out the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. He's able to jump us into the competition and start us off strong. He's looking to set that bar high for the rest of the competition. So Newark, let's find out where you set it. The score for Nick Desmond is... it's a 7.258. That is the score to beat. Up next, make some noise for Kenny Haskell. Kenny Haskell is from Boston, Massachusetts. He's been with Monster Jam since 2013. He's bringing you his best trick right here in the Prudential Center on his Yamaha YZ. Newark one more time, Kenny Haskell.
Let's get those scores locked in for Kenny Haskell. Kicking it off with an incredible backflip. It's time to lock our scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Kenny Haskell definitely turning up the heat in the competition, giving his good friend and competitor a run for his money. Counting on you guys to react just like on Judges Zone, how you did here in the arena. We got the scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Kenny Haskell is Newark, that's a 9.003. We have a new leader. Next rider to go in the competition, put your hands together for TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany is from Orlando, Florida. He's an international stunt rider, and he's been a part of some of the highest grossing movies in America, such as Bad Boys for Life, The Avengers Endgame, and you might even catch him on this season of Outer Banks. He comes to you today in the Best Trick competition, bringing you all the action on his Kawasaki KX450.
Let's get those scores locked in for TJ Tiffany. Time to head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of his backflip compared to Kenny's.
Check it out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. TJ Tiffany making it look easy, a flawless backflip there in the Best Trick competition, looking to knock his friend Kenny Haskell out of the running. Let's take a look. We got the scores locked in. The score for TJ Tiffany is... Oh, it's a solid score, but good enough for second place at 8.810. Kenny Haskell remains your score to beat. Last competitor, make some noise for Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy is from Graysonville, Maryland. He's a 2016 Nitro World Games winner. He performed the world's first double front flip in a professional competition while at Nitro Games in Salt Lake City. He's bringing you his best trick right here in the Prudential Center on his Kawasaki KX450.
For the last time, get your scores locked in for Greg Duffy. Time to head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of his variation backflip compared to Kenny's.
Greg Duffy coming into the Best Trick competition and just having to turn up the heat, having to add a little bit of extra spice, determined to take that win home once again. He's walked away with the win here twice already, 3 times actually in the Prudential Center. We're gonna see if he can do it a 4th. You guys got your scores locked in. Let's take a look. We got the current score to beat right now, held by Kenny Haskell. It's a score of a 9.002. The score for Greg Duffy is... Newark, make some noise for the winner of the Best Trick competition, Greg Duffy.
So Newark, me and the fellas want to know, do you want some more? Well, TJ, the fans want some more, so what do you got?
Man, you guys are so loud we can barely hear our bikes. You having fun or what? All right, me and the boys are gonna get out here and do something called FMX trains. We're gonna try to get as close as we can together in the air, try to get us all up in the air at the same time. I want you guys to clap your hands, stomp your feet, make some noise.
That is right. The fellas are going to give you the grand finale of Freestyle Motocross, where they will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other in a single file train formation. Now remember, we only have one rule here at Monster Jam. The louder you get, the higher they fly. So buckle up, Monster Jam fans, because they're about to take flight. As you see, they're getting amped up. The energy is electric. They want to hear you make some noise. Come on, Jersey. Coming around the corner, making their way to the ramp. New Jersey, here we go! Monster Jam fans, this is the last event of the weekend here in Prudential Center. I want you guys to blow the roof off of this arena. As soon as they hit that ramp, get ready. Let all of New Jersey hear you. What do you say, Jersey? Jersey! Let's ask them one more time. One more time. Let them hear you. You have been a fabulous audience all weekend. You shall receive. Let's give them a round of applause. It's Freestyle Motocross. Nick Desmond, Kenny Haskell, TJ Tiffany, and your best trick winner, Greg Duffy. Greg, it seems like you're on a very hot streak with these best trick competitions because you've won all of them since we've started in the series. How do you maintain that momentum?
It's hard out here, but yeah, hearing you guys getting loud, that just pumps us up even more. And yeah, we thrive off of you guys and your applause. So good work, guys.
And is there any wonderful words of encouragement you would like to leave the Jersey fans with, since this is the last event of the weekend?
Oh, this has been an amazing experience. New Jersey's been great. I'm only 3 hours away in Maryland. But yeah, this has been the loudest crowd so far. So kudos to you guys. Thank you guys for having us. And yeah, Monster Jam fans are some of the best in the world. And get ready for some more monster trucks coming up next.
Let's give it up one more time. Your best trick competition winner, Greg Duffy.
Monster Jam fans, it is now time to get back to more Monster Jam action. Next competition is the Sky Wheelies competition. And again, you guys have the power to crown our champion. During this competition, you're gonna be looking for the height, the wow factor, the use of the obstacles, and the creativity from our drivers. Newark, who's ready for the Sky Wheelies competition?
First up, get those shark attacks ready. It's Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
Scoring is open. Scoring is open for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Judgeszone.com, score now.
Starting off the competition strong, Angelina Knock getting this shark to fly here out on the track. Really good air, a fantastic approach in the sky wheelie as well. She's able to take those BKT tires, hit it perfect, get some air, and it's the first sky wheelie you've seen, Newark. So I'm so excited to see what you guys have locked in at Judgeszone.com. We're gonna find out the score right now for Megalodon. Let's check it out. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... It's a 6.893. That's the score to beat. Newark up next. Our next competitor was unable to compete in the two-wheel skills competition. His crew chiefs and crew chiefs from other teams rolled up their sleeves, worked tirelessly to see if they could get that truck out for any of the remainder competitions. Newark, they heard you from the back. They heard how loud you got. Toro Loco is ready to hit the track. Make some noise. Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
The bull is doing it in the air. Give it up for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Judgeszone.com, locking your scores right now.
Fernando Martinez coming back with a vengeance. Team El Toro Loco prevails. They pushed through those difficulties. His crew chief, his team, they worked to get him back out. He comes out here and delivers a sky wheelie like that. Newark, New Jersey, it is truly for you fans that they're doing it and pulling it off. Let's check out the scores. We've almost got the scores officially locked in for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco, and we're gonna check it out. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is... It's an 8.343. We have a new leader. Next up, it's Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Scoring is open. Scoring is open for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Scan that QR code at Judgeszone.com. Lock in your scores right now.
Somebody needs to tell this train to stay on the tracks. He's flying through the air, getting some big air in this sky wheelie competition. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train, looking to knock the competition out of the running. We got the scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is... It's a 5.514 right now. That is good enough for third place. Next competitor to the track. He wants to see those zombie arms. Give it up for John Zimmer in Zombie.
Give it up one more time for John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. Judgeszone.com. Scoring is open. Scoring is open.
John Zimmer and Zombie coming out here, doing a sky wheelie, making it look easy, but a driver with as much seat time as him, this is nothing. He's able to come out, have those 2 BKT tires, hit that pod perfectly, able to get that perfect verticality that we're looking for here. And we got the scores locked in, so let's check it out. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is a 6.854, a solid score, landing him in 3rd place. Next up, let's hear it for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Let's hear it for that unicorn flying through the sky, Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open, Judgeszone.com. Lock in your scores right now.
A full send from Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash here in the 2-wheel skills competition, in the Sky Wheelie competition. We saw her come out here, and it's the amount of force and confidence she goes into that Sky Wheelie that really gets her that big air, and we're gonna see if it was enough to hopefully take over the lead. You guys are being shown exactly what it looks like when we see that unicorn jump into the sky. So let's check it out. We got the score to beat right now, held by Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. It's a score of an 8.343. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is an 8.358. We have a new leader. Up next, in the black and green wrecking machine, it's Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
Open, Newark. Scoring is open. Give it up one more time. Matt Cody in that black and green wrecking machine, Gravedigger.
Newark, absolutely crazy air on the full send. That is the Sky Wheelie from Matt Cody and Gravedigger. Major air. You saw him get so much air actually coming down into the pod, having that landing, maintaining control even after that. Let's check out what you thought. We got the current score to beat right now, held by Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. It's a score of an 8.358. And the score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is it's an 8.735. We have a new leader. Next to the track, it's time to take flight with Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy.
Scoring is open, Newark. Scoring is open for Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy. JudgesZone.com, lock in those scores.
Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy, coming out looking to hit the pod with those two BKT tires, get major air. And Newark, you've seen the Sky Wheelies now. You're getting a good feel for being the official judges here in the competition. We got the scores locked in, so let's check it out. The score for Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy is... It's a 4.055 right now. That's good enough for 7th place. Last truck to go in the competition. Put your hands together for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
Flying across the pod, give it up for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. JudgesZone.com, score now, score now.
John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity, he said he had to wait and sit. He had to go last. He had to watch the competition. So he's coming out here, bringing the heat, turning up the volume, getting major air here in this Sky Wheelie competition. He wants to know what you thought, Newark. We got the scores locked in. We got the current score to beat right now, held by Matt Cody in Gravedigger. It's a score of an 8.735. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is... It's so close, an 8.519. That puts him in 2nd place, which Newark, New Jersey. That means your winner of the Sky Wheelie competition is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. For the first time here in the Prudential Center, Matt Cody in Gravedigger takes the Sky Wheelie win.
Matt Cody, lucky number 3 for you here in New Jersey. It's been quite the wild ride, especially because you had to kind of do a Sky Wheelie in the two-wheel competition. Can you tell us a little bit about why did you do a Sky Wheelie in that competition just when you knew that this was going to be the competition to beat?
Hey, I'd like to say that I was practicing a little bit, but man, unfortunately, we had a couple truck issues. I couldn't get the shifter to go into reverse like I would have loved to have done some skills moves. But hey, if you can't make something work, make the next option happen. Sky it to the moon, give these crowd an awesome showing, and that's what we're doing. I love the Sky Wheelie competition. I love skying it to the moon. I love leaving big craters right in the middle of the pod like that and just having some fun with it. I thank you guys for the great scores. I'm having a blast. Sunday, fun day, like I like to say, and there's only one more competition left.
And speaking of one more competition left, it's everyone's favorite freestyle. And as we like to say in Monster Jam, it is Send It Sunday. How hard. Are you gonna send the black and green wrecking machine?
Hey, we're gonna give it everything we got. If we gotta push it in the trailer at the end, man, my crew guys, my King and Jazz, are top notch, ready to go, getting it ready for freestyle, bad to the bone, 75 seconds. I can't wait. Hope you guys are ready, and I can promise you one thing, it's gonna get crazy. If you see us coming around to this Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp, get your cameras ready, get loud, get the cameras waving, and get crazy. Who wants to see a Monster Jam backflip? Let me hear you.
Matt Cody Gravedigger adds 8 more points to his score, and it's shaking up the BKT overall event leaderboard. Let's take a look. We got John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity, still holding out the first place spot with 23 points, but Matt Cody and Gravedigger in second with a total of 19 points. JB Sullivan in Sparkle Smash holds out the third place spot with a total of 14, and Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco, finds himself in fourth place with a total of 12. You can see a two-way tie for both fifth place and seventh place, both in fifth is Zombie and Crazy Train, and Megalodon and Plain Crazy holding out that seventh place spot. You heard Matt Cody. We still got one more competition to go. It's Monster Jam Freestyle, and here in Freestyle will be the last opportunity for you to judge our superstars during the competition. You're going to use judgezone.com once again, and we are in for an action-packed freestyle here to come, so get those smartphones ready. You don't want to miss it.
All right, Monster Jam fans, direct your attention to the video board because we got Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. It's a really simple game. Go ahead and follow that trophy, and you're going to try to tell me where it ends up. All right, everybody, drop those helmets and pay attention. All right, let's see. Do you guys still know where it is? You guys following those helmets? All right, I'm seeing some number ones, some number twos. I don't see any threes. Maybe you guys are getting warmer. I'm not sure. Let's give you the answer. It's not under number one. It's not under number three. It looks like it's under number two. All of the number twos. You guys are correct. Shout out to you guys and great job. Monster Jam fans, it is time for our final competition of the evening. Monster Jam Freestyles. But I need your help to get it started. Go ahead and take out your phones and turn on that flashlight because you're gonna follow my lead. Down, up, down, arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo. Stay on the beat. Newark, we have reached the pinnacle of tonight's event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Let's see those zombie arms in the air. Give it up for John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com.
Newark, what a fantastic fire-filled start to our freestyle competition. Zombie comes hot out of the gate, and check out the super glued to the action replay. You can see he's able to take advantage of multiple obstacles out on that pod, get some air. We saw some two-wheel action, so let's see what you thought of that run. We got the scores locked in. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... That's a 7.052. That is the score to beat. Our next competitor wants you to get those shark attacks ready. Clear the water. It's time for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. The clock is paused at 21 seconds. We're waiting for word from our official to hear the results. And we got word that concludes the freestyle run. She's outside of her truck, loud and proud. Give it up real loud for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Got word that it could be the transmission in that Monster Jam truck. It just proves how hard Angelina Knock is running this machine. Check it out, literally driving this Megalodon truck till it cannot be driven anymore. We got the scores locked in, let's check it out. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... It's a 6.557. That lands her currently in second place. Morgan & Morgan and Monster Jam, America's largest injury law firm, is smashing industry cases. Over $23 billion won. We're talking massive wins. Over 100 offices, over 1,000 lawyers. If you're injured, their lawyers are monsters. It's Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. ForThePeople.com. We need to see those train conductors in the stands. Get those horns ready because it's time for Freestyle by Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Scoring is open. Give it up one more time for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Score now, score now.
Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train, coming off a successful freestyle run. Newark, what'd you think? He wants to know what you thought of the freestyle run. A very smart driver here in the freestyle competition, able to completely full the clock there with maneuvers out on the track. And I just got word, we got the scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is Newark. It's an 8.143. We have a new leader.
It's time for Toro Loco to rip up the track.
Newark, could it be? Could he be lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip? We might just get it in this freestyle run. He's going for it.
Scoring is open. One more time, Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Judgeszone.com, lock in those scores.
Newark, New Jersey, you are electric right now. Congratulations from a crew chief from Team Gravedigger. All celebrations for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. The excitement is high, but don't forget, he needs you at Judgeszone.com. A fantastic backflip on the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. Newark, New Jersey, let's check it out. We've got the current score to beat right now, held by Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. It's a score of an 8.143. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is... You got yourselves a new leader. Give it up for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
All right, Monster Jam fans. I got a whole group of Monster Jam fans over here, and they're excited to play a game. And I might just have a prize for you guys if you guys can beat one of our drivers in naming the most amount of ice cream flavors before the time expires, okay? I gave you guys a hint earlier. You guys have been thinking of the ice cream flavors. You guys can all play together. Let's give a little intro for you guys. Can you guys tell me your name?
My name's Allie. Charlotte. Gianna. Eden.
Let's give it up for our Monster Jam contestants. All right, so there's gonna be 15 seconds on the clock. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Strawberry, chocolate, mint chip, vanilla. Pecan, raspberry, cherry, blueberry, banana, coffee, espresso, chocolate milkshake.
And time. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look up at that video board, and I think you're gonna go up against Jamie Sullivan. It looks like you guys won. You took down Sparkle Smash. And because of that, not only do you get bragging rights, but you guys get your very own Megalodon plushie. Show it to the crowd. Good job, guys.
Time to get back to the freestyle action. He's ready to take flight. Our next freestyle contender needs you to get loud. It's Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy.
in Newark. Scoring is open for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Judgeszone.com, locking your scores right now.
Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy, definitely taking flight in that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. He comes out, starts the freestyle run with a little two-wheel action, able to balance that truck up on two BKT tires. We saw him use a lot of obstacles on the course as well. We're gonna see exactly what you thought that run deserves. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is... It's a solid score of a 7.020. Right now, that lands him in 4th place.
Monster Jam fans, let's go ahead and take a look at the video board and see where we're at so far in our freestyle competition. We have El Toro Loco, Fernando Martinez, holding that top spot with that incredible backflip that we saw earlier with a high score of 9.560. We have Crazy Train coming in 2nd place, right behind him with an 8.1. Then we got Zombie, Plain Crazy, and Megalodon in 3, 4, and 5. But we still have 3 more Monster Jam trucks remaining. It's still anybody's game in the Monster Jam freestyle competition.
We're ready for our next competitor. Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. The clock is paused at 28 seconds in order for every single one of our drivers here in the freestyle competition to have a fair and free shot here at the 8 points that are at stake with this competition win. We need a clear track. We need a brand new open track, and these drivers are making sure that that happens. Give a big shout out to our UNOH technicians as well as our tech officials. They're keeping this event running smoothly so Sparkle Smash can have a brand new clear track to tear it up. Let's get back to the freestyle action.
Scoring is open for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Judgeszone.com, lock in your scores right now.
Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash always leaves the freestyle track looking like she had a party on the track, and she certainly did in this freestyle run. Check it out on the Super Glued to the Action replay. We saw some major party after the confetti, but we saw her take advantage of all those obstacles. Two-wheel action. Tough job you've got in your hands, Newark. Let's check it out. The scores are locked in. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... It's a solid score, an 8.546 right now. That is good enough for second place.
Monster Jam fans, it is time to play another game. With the whole arena, our Monster Jam superstars are gonna pop up on that video screen, show them some of their best moves, but I think you guys can do it better. This is called the Monster Jam Copy Cam. All right, Jamie Sullivan, I see what you're doing, but I bet all you fans could do it better.
There we got it. Keep it up, Newark. You got the moves.
Senior, what do you got?
There you go, Newark. You know this one. Let's see those zombie arms.
All right, Monster Jam fans, I knew you had it in you. Great job on our copy cam, but I think it's time to get back to the action. Monster Jam fans, you know what the bell means. Make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
Could he be headed for the Morgan & Morgan backflip? Newark looks like he might be going for it.
Scoring is open, scoring is open. One more time, let's hear it for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Battling the elements, battling his truck. Go ahead and go to judgeszone.com, NEW. Score now.
An incredible freestyle run by Matt Cody in a Gravedigger. He's running that truck till it can't be ran anymore. He's giving it his all out on the track. You can tell, looks like he wanted to go for that backflip, but when you drive a truck like Matt Cody does, sometimes you're at the mercy of that Monster Jam truck. So let's check it out. You guys are the judges nonetheless. We got the scores locked in. So let's check it out. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is... It's a solid score. It's a 7.753. Our final truck in the freestyle competition. Make some noise one final time for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
Newark high-flying stunts, two-wheel skills. I saw a bicycle in there. Scoring is open. Give it up for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity, ending our freestyle competition by turning up the heat just a little bit. He's known to do it. We saw some side wheelie action going on there. And in the tough competition, let's see the score. You gave that run. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is... a solid score. It's an 8.788, which means your winner of the freestyle competition is Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Fernando Martinez adds 8 points to his overall score, but was it enough? Your overall event champion today earned 8 points in the JCB Racing competition and the two-wheel skills challenge, 7 points in both the sky wheelie and freestyle competition, with a total of 30 overall event points. Your overall event champion is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity proves consistency is a key. Today with 2 competition wins, he is crowned your overall event champion.
John Zimmer Jr., you are taking home 2 overall event championships this weekend from Newark, New Jersey. It was absolutely incredible to see. I think you were the only person that has done bicycles all weekend long. How did you manage to snag this win?
Just going out and running my truck as hard as I can, giving you fans the best show I know I can do, just relying on my skills and having fun, man. Coming out and sending this truck as high as it can go inside of Prudential Center, man. It's been a blast this entire weekend. 2 overalls. I can't even be more happier. Can't put words to it. This is sick.
And this win definitely puts you on top for this season. So what are your thoughts going into the next round of Monster Jam weekends?
Just gonna keep doing what I do, take it one competition at a time, one route at a time, make sure I'm dialed in, make sure my truck's dialed in. And my truck being dialed in isn't 100% me at all. I got an amazing crew back behind me. I got Chucky Pock in the third, wrenching on this thing, along with my dad who drives Zombie. An entire team has my back out there in Michigan, Sended Motorsports. Without these guys, I wouldn't be able to come out here and live my dream, get these wins like I do, and wow you fans. Without that team, I wouldn't be out here, so thank you guys.
Let's give it up one more time. Your overall event champion, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
A big congratulations to John Zimmer Jr. and the entire Terminal Velocity team on their overall event championship. It's overall event number 32 for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. His 32 overall event champion win of his career. Carlos, you had a crazy event yourself. I mean, what have you got to say to the fans of Newark?
Honestly, you guys got to be here for an awesome weekend of events. Shout out to our stats guy, Brian. He keeps track of all of the points, and this is the first big season points leaderboard change. With that win, John Zimmer Jr. takes the top spot. I've been saying this is the most competitive series in Monster Jam, and it has not disappointed tonight.
Well, you know what, Carlos? We want to thank you, everyone here, for their hard work. Make sure, if you're here, that you stop over at the merchandise stands to take a piece of Monster. Don't forget to go to monsterjam.com. You've got to book your 4th of July tickets to Monster Jam World Finals in Salt Lake City. Once again, for our entire host team, for Carlos Sparks, for Karina Encarnacion, and for myself, Keaton Stewart, we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.